Welcome to the
Right.
show.
Supposed to hit the table.
You supposed to? Is this like a thing?
I think so.
Yeah,
See
you,
everybody.
man, you can hit the table. Welcome to it.
Good to
so
be
good
here,
to have
man.
you here. Congratulations on all of your success.
Thank you.
One of my best friends sent me a message, and he's like, "PJ's gonna be on the show," and I was like, "What's a PJ?"
Oh, man.
And I was joking with him. He's like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
You have some really rabid fans who are loving your music, but many people may know you from Maroon 5. They go like, "That's him." In fact,
Absolutely.
someone described like you to me. They were like, "PJ Morton," and I was like, "Who's PJ Morton?" Because I know the music, not the name.
Right.
And they were like, "The black guy from Maroon 5."
Yeah.
Do people say that to you a lot?
Yeah, my father calls me the only Maroon in Maroon, so. No, I get that all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
You've been really successful with the band, though, as a singer, as a songwriter, as a keyboardist. You've got a great story with them. It must have been an interesting time for you when you were playing the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Right? Because that was one of the touchiest moments that we've seen. Like, Maroon 5 is safe. I mean, no one ever goes like Maroon 5, a controversial band.
Sure.
And then the Super Bowl came up, and people were like, "Why are you guys performing at the Super Bowl instead of supporting Colin Kaepernick?" Was that a tough decision for the band to make?
Yeah, and I don't think we viewed it as either or. You know, the band was there because of the hard work that we've done over the years.
Right.
You know, the hit songs and the successful tours. So I felt like we were supposed to be there. And you know, me personally, as a supporter of Colin Kaepernick, I felt like I could play the Super Bowl and support Colin at the same time.
Right.
The same way people were on the field playing football and supporting him at the same time.
Right.
So I didn't see any different, and I think we became an easy target. I think halftime performers are easy targets in general, but it was
Definitely.
really heated this year. You know, my Saints were balling out all year, and I wasn't watching football in support. But you know, I think when it came down to it, when we said whether we would do it or not, it just came down to music is what we do. We make people happy with music, and that was our choice. And at the same time, still supporting the cause, you know, and what the cause started off as, which is, you know, I'm against police brutality against brown and black people, and I'm in support of peacefully protesting.
Right.
And those things still stand. They stood as we played the halftime show, and you know, everything's all right.
I think something we can agree on that was very controversial, and we do need to talk about this.
Okay.
Is all of those tattoos?
Yes. Oh, Adam's tattoo.
Adam's tattoo. That's a lot of tattoos.
It is a lot of.
I think that was more of the backlash. As a band member and as a friend, do you never just be like, "Yo, man, you're done. It's good."
Hey, man. I got a lot of tattoos too. I'm
Well, I
covered
can't-
up.
Yeah, but I can't see, like, your
Well, you
neck
see
is
just
yeah, I
that
see
one.
on your face. But
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Got a
literally
key on
it's
my-
just like he doesn't
No.
need to wear clothes type thing.
Yeah. I think that was the big controversy is that.
I think that was it. It was the tattoos. But let's talk about let's talk about the solo career. You're an accomplished artist, you know, by yourself. You're doing it. You're making music. This album is one that is celebrated because of the different influences that it has. How is your music different to what you make with Maroon 5, and why is it that different?
You know, I think for me, it's my music is rooted in soul R&B music.
Right.
I think we lean towards. I mean, initially with Maroon, it was a rockish pop thing, and then it became, you know, more of a pop thing. And there's soulful elements because, you know, Adam's a soulful singer. The reason they became Maroon was because of being introduced to Stevie Wonder with their punk influence, and they just mixed it all together. But for me, I really focus on the soul side. You know, my influences from Stevie Wonder to Al Green and D'Angelo. So I think that's a big difference. You know, they're all from LA. I'm a New Orleans boy, born and raised. I had to move to LA to join the band, and now have since moved back to New Orleans. But I think that's a big difference is that I'm a soul man through and through. You know?
Part of the reason you moved back is really inspirational. You moved back because you love New Orleans. You wanted to give back as well. I mean, you've got Gumbo in the title of the album. Why has it been so important for you to bring the music back to New Orleans and to put New Orleans in the music?
Well, for me, you know, it was going back home to, you know, first selfishly and getting myself centered and getting back to who I was, and why I was doing this in the first place. And then when I got there, I saw that a lot of the things, the missing links that caused me to have to leave to be successful in music were still there. And I was always looking around because I was always the young boy, you know. And then I look around and I'm kind of the young OG now.
Right.
And I said, well, I'm not going to ask anybody to do it. I'm going to step up and try to be the voice and be a leader in my own town. And that's what started to happen. We have this initiative, Gnome, that we've started. And it's really about getting the music business infrastructure back going in New Orleans. And
Right, you're
really
trying to
exciting.
basically grow what you call, and I love it, the Motown of New Orleans.
Yeah, well, this Grammy Award-winning album that we just won is on my independent label, Morton Records in New Orleans, and I call it the Motown of New Orleans because I really wanted to focus on, first honing talent right there in the city the way that Motown did, but also, looking over the project from A to Z. I don't think there's enough development going on in music anymore.
Right,
It's
right.
like, you got enough views on YouTube, let's get it going. But me, I want to
You want to nurture
see
the
it all
talent.
the way
You want to
through.
grow the people. You want to,
Exactly. Yeah.
When you look at the culture, the music, what you're trying to do right now, you're in a really interesting space where you can grow the music into what you want it to be. But where you came from is what really blows my mind. You came from a religious background, like strong religious background, singing in the church. Your music is very different now. You actually have a song on this album that you're going to be performing called Religion.
Yes.
Right? And the song is about what you don't like about religion.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
It's true. I'm a preacher's kid, born and raised in the church, learned how to play music in the church. Religion is a song that I wrote during the presidential campaign. And, growing up as a pastor's kid, I saw a lot of misuse in church in general.
Right.
With power, with humans just being human. I've seen
Using
a lot of
religion to their
mistakes.
own means.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But what really took me back was a lot of the evangelicals, mainly white evangelicals, just kind of throwing away everything that they stood for to support Trump. And I really think that it became more about supporting that than their beliefs.
Right.
They just threw those away just because he said, listen, I'm a Christian and that's it. I don't have to act like one. My actions don't have to prove that I am, but I am. Just take that. And then everybody's just with them. And I'm like, man, what happened to all these things that used to be so bad and that you would come out against? And that's where the song really came from.
It's powerful, man. It's an amazing album. That's why it has a Grammy, and I'm excited to hear you perform it. Thank you so much for being on the show, my dude.
Thank you for having me.
Gumbo Unplugged is available now.